Hi, this is Tariq here again from stockoptionexpert.com. Just wanted to cover the markets for the year. What a messy year we had whole year here. It was pretty tough for most of the traders. It doesn't matter what if you are a day trader or a swing trader. It's been tough when you see a market ranging in a circle like this. It really confuses everyone. This is why we use in the stock option expert, we use multiple indicators, trend, Fibonacci support resistance, unusual options volume. This is when you have need multiple confirmation for your trades. It's just tough here. For example, last 2 days, I just want to cover last 2 days here. Here at 10-day moving average, if you look at 10-day moving average here at this line, this is when if you follow me in my public account on stock tweets at 10-day line, 10-day moving average, I did call for a long play here around this zone here. 203, 92, 204 zone, it was support here. Even if you look on daily, this is a support zone here. Plays a big game: support, resistance, trend, and unusual options volume. This is what we combine in our alerts, not randomly just throwing block or options alert to the members. Then there are too many alerts, you don't know which one to play, and you have too many positions and you don't have no clue about the market direction. So we always make sure we get our market direction correct. So at 10-day here we made a quick calls, and it's in my public account. You can check for the 10-day moving average support here, and nicely this thing was up here 207 in 2 days, and there was a gap up here. All right, yesterday this is yesterday's candle here. It started to 207.79. We started to see put volume coming in, and you can see this trend line resistance was developing here. Again, there is no guarantee that this will fail. This will work or not. That is why you have to look at. I started to see they were adding 207 put volume. Now you may run. We always put lots of trades in our public account so that you can see if our alerts are accurate or not. Look at here. This is our premium Twitter account here for our options expert premium Twitter account. Look at here. Yesterday, December 29th at 11:49. That was the first alert we started to saying, telling our members some 207 small put volume coming in, and right here from tomorrow at midday, and it did push a little and then hit this resistance line, and today it pulled back really. This almost like it came down last 2 days more than $2. It is down. Another indicators was IWM. This one we picked put volume right at open. This was the 50-day resistance here, and then you had a small look at head and shoulder look. Also, if you look at trend, there is this resistance line. It comes from somewhere here. So if you look at here, it touches the top of a few candles and the top from here. Look at here. This is the beauty of this thing. Look at here. It pulled back here, and then this is when we exactly call for put alert. I just want to show you guys the first alert. I think was my put alert right at open. Look at this beauty. 8 hours ago, if we are at night here and at open, from open interest, this is right before open. Okay, look at the time, 9:25 a.m. Market opens at 3 this morning at 30th December today. Look, January 205 saw some puts, 10,000 contracts. So whenever we see a block like that, much volume added from previous day, you don't want to hold calls. Some of you have various theories thinking at the end of the year we may have a bounce and all those kind of, but again, this big volume institutional flow, that's what we focus at, and that's when our members know that this thing probably can roll over. We stayed away from calls because we saw a big put volume. In terms of open interest, there are always calls and put volume. It's not easy to just pick out calls or put. So this is when experience comes in. There was some calls volume as well, but for me, in my eyes, I picked the put volume here. Look, right at open. At what time did we put? At 9:32 a.m. this morning, I said IWM at resistance to another major ETF 115 weekly put can be good, although I forgot to put weekly, and I said 10% stop loss, because weekly you have to be right. Look at here, I forgot to put right here, I corrected it, and then put, look at happen. IWM one of the top loser of the day. Most of the mid cap stocks pulled back here, and it was down 1%. So we took advantage of weekly. Big money came in. It was up 60% or plus. That was a quick daily trade. If you have 20-25 contracts, you quickly walked out with $1,000 profit, with a few $100 risking. And then there was another one immediately. I said, this is why our service, we always play with technicals, we combine trend resistance, we combine with the options flow. This is why our consistency comes from. Look at where our date of resistance for our members. Resistance means it's a short call. I mean, most of you know here, IYR, although there was no put volume. Look at what happened. It created the IYR. This created a bearish engulfing candle here. It just gave back all, and this can be, even if market is weak, you can imagine this can pull back. This is a bearish candle. It already covered previous day green candle, so this is bearish. Also, it's at all-time resistance, and this thing just pulled back. Some of our members had put on IYR. So another major one I want to cover, AAPL. Remember, those of you follow me, there was a mini double bottom, and I saw 2500 call volume here on this day, here on this red candle on 28 December. And this thing, it bounced nicely for following day. It went up nicely, almost it was up $2.50. So look at what happens. I just want to show that AAPL thing here. Look how told our members. I want to show, just for the clarity. Remember this day on 29th, I said we saw 2500 107 calls, and those calls are paying here. And then AAPL kept pushing higher. Look at here, this is what I wanted to share. On 29th at 12:19, I said AAPL nice section, now some resistance here. I alerted you on that. Yes, now so resistance means, you must be careful. You take profits from your from your calls. Resistance means, this is what it means. Resistance means there is a chance of pullback, and make sure you are locking profit. And look at what happened. This is what it was, my resistance levels on AAPL on this day, on this green candle, and this thing just pulled back. Today it just almost gave back. This is it is very frustrating for many AAPL traders here. Why? Because of the fundamental. It has lots of money, and it has the best product according to some, but again, you have to see what you did. Resisting hit major resistance here at all-time high around 133. It fell, developed head and shoulder pattern. There is right shoulder here, left shoulder and head. This is a resistance and textbook head and shoulder, and it pulled back. Now it is testing all support. So the trend is down. It can have some moves up to even 15 if market holds. If even I saw small calls volume again. So if market holds, this may come and push, but there are tons of resistance. There is no clear move overhead. It will come, even if it comes to 120, it will hit another major resistance, and that will be right shoulder, another resistance. So you have to trade accordingly. You cannot just randomly think in your head it's fundamental, it will go there. It did not. This is frustrating everyone. If you are long, you don't want to see this. It's a downtrend here. You are just, downtrend here. Although there is a mini double bottom, I don't know, it cannot be fully called as a double bottom. It's just an old support here, and it has a lot of resistance to break. Even this is a 110, 50 will become a resistance too. So you have to see what you trade. I want to also cover Tesla. Tesla, nice action here. We flagged 240 calls volume yesterday, I believe. We had a post for our premium folks. What is it? We had a post. Look, this is when we had this. For on December 24th, we had a bullish call. Tesla was holding 10-day moving average support, and above 230.75 it was going higher. So we had our bullish call right even before on 24th December. Look at 24th December. When was it? On 24th it was still 23rd. 24th it was holding 10-day moving average on this day here, right around here. And then the sellers try to break 10-day moving average. Look at what happens, how candle plays out. This candle, it has a wick here, but the buyers, they closed it up above 10-day line. That means they try to keep it above 10-day moving average. And then here it opened and 10-day moving average yesterday, and big move today again. And right now, this is why you have to look at many things. This is a 50% Fibonacci resistance here, and exactly pulled back around there. And then there was a trend resistance around here, and it gave back all intraday gains. Although you have to watch this, and it's holding support zone would be 230 to 34 zone here. So congratulations for the bulls, but you have to look at the big levels, Fibonacci and everything. 50% Fibonacci resistance here. So keep an eye on the markets, and we will see where it goes in the New Year's, keeping an eye on the options below, open interest, trend, resistance, Fibonacci, and expecting a good year in 2016. Happy New Year.